Few film series have been as influential or infamous as Jackass, depending on who you ask. And 12 years after the last movie, Jackass Forever, which is the fourth and presumably final chapter in the franchise, has finally been released, and I could have not been more excited to watch it. Jackass is one of those series that has defined an entire generation, and I always found these movies super hilarious from beginning to end. Ever since I was young, they've had a big impact on my life and actually led me to do some really stupid stuff too. Yeah, I used to be into Jackass so much. Maybe it wasn't the best thing to watch at that age, but it's just one of those franchises that really capture a special feeling and a special sense of comedy that can't be done anywhere else or in any other kind of movie. And part of the reason because of that is due to the friendship of the cast. I think that is one of the most important things in the Jackass franchise. Like over the years, I've watched these like basically actors, stunt performers grow over the years. The crew, Johnny Knoxville, Steve-O, Wee Man, Preston, like all the other guys have such a great chemistry, and that's something that has been captured in all the other previous movies. I think it was great to see the cast conserve its spark and its chemistry from the previous movies, even though the years have passed. I think they did a great job with the stunts. They weren't afraid to do all these dangerous things, and that's something I really enjoyed. I didn't know if the age was gonna make them like less fun or less creative, but this movie is really on par, and I would actually go as far to as to call it one of the best Jackass movies so far. And also, it is really gross. So the movie is especially gross. I think it is one of the most disgusting Jackass films, and it says the very beginning. You'll know what I'm talking about. We made the mistake of buying a white chocolate frappe, and if you see the movie, you'll realize why that was a horrible, horrible mistake. Yeah, the movie is overall really disgusting. There are especially a lot of dicks, a lot more dicks than I remember there being in Jackass, but it was also really entertaining. I think if that's your kind of humor, you'll enjoy it. But if it's not your kind of movie, you'll definitely want to have to skip this one. I know like a lot of people probably walked out of the theater because of how just ridiculously absurd Jackass Forever was. But if it's your kind of humor, you're gonna laugh from beginning to end. From the very beginning to the very end, I was grinning ear to ear and just laughing my ass off at every scene, at every stunt. And that's something that few comedies have made me do recently, especially in a movie theater. I don't think I remember laughing that hard in a movie theater in a while. And that's just something that really is magical if you think about it. I think Jackass is magical in that way. It is immature, it is disgusting, it is just extreme, but it's just so fun. And this is a movie that couldn't have been done if the cast weren't so close to each other and for all these years. And that's also one of the reasons why I was sad that we didn't see Bam Margera in this movie. So for those who don't know, Bam actually got fired from being in Jackass Forever. But like if you were wondering why he wasn't in the movie compared to the other previous Jackasses, I think you should read the story because it's really interesting and also heartbreaking in a way. But seeing all the rest of the cast, like Johnny Knoxville, and also like all the fun they had, and like the cast was laughing from beginning to end, was just so amazing. And I really enjoyed every single one of the stunts, and also the supporting cast, like some of the new faces that come in, like Rachel and Jasper, they were just really great. I think they did a great job, and actually it's so funny to see them because it feels like this movie is kind of passing the torch down to them. So if you ever get to see a Jackass 5, it will be with those new members of the crew. So that would be interesting to see in the future. It would definitely be awesome to see a Jackass 5, especially considering how successful this movie is being. I think over the last few decades, Jackass has built such a big fan base that it will be awesome to see where the franchise goes. So yeah, those were overall most of my thoughts. I think my favorite bits from this movie were the Silence of the Lambs part, also the ending, the Vomitron one. Some of the other ones involving the one with the bear was just so extreme to watch, and also the one with Aaron getting hit in the balls repeatedly was just it was so funny. And also the timing was just incredible. I can really notice that this movie took like a more structured approach to it, and compared to the other ones. But yeah, I thought it was just great. And overall, I just really enjoyed the movie. There's really not much else to say. If it's your kind of humor, please go watch Jackass Forever. If not, then you're probably gonna walk out in the theater in the first 5 minutes. But yeah, this is not a movie that's for everyone, but for those who it is, it's gonna be the best time of the year so far. So yeah, those are pretty much all my thoughts. I'm gonna give Jackass Forever an 88 out of 100. Great movie, great cast. As always, thank you for watching and have a great day, everybody. See you later.